sometimes in Azure, there are times where when you do a deployment, it has to be region-based. And the situation that I'll talk about today, it's around NSG flow logs. So when you enable NSG flow logs, they have to be enabled to a storage account within the same region that the NSG is created within. It becomes hard to manage automatic deployment and creation of these flow logs because for each region that you expand to, you need to end up with a new storage account as well as a new policy to automatically enable those. So this policy here, you see that it's in the name of it, it will support any region. This is a custom policy that we've written that will basically kind of parameterize that region as you need to create it. Granted, it doesn't create the storage account, but you don't need to manage multiple policies for each region that you deploy to. So you can see that as we kind of create this policy has these parameters. One of those parameters is the name of the storage account that the NSG flow logs will be enabled within. So you can see there's an example that I put here of the name of that storage account. And you can see within these carets, I've got a location parameter in essence. So this is the value that you would put into the parameter when you assign the NSG flow log policy. And then further down, when it gets to the spot where it wants to, where it says, okay, there's no NSG flow log enabled for this NSG, and it needs to deploy that with this ARM template. You can see that we have our storage ID here, which is the storage account resource ID, where we'll assign, we'll send those flow logs to. So you can see it concatenates together the subscription, the resource group, and then here on for the storage account name, it will basically look at the location of the resource that is deploying in. If that equals East US, then it will replace that location flag or kind of component with whatever we define for our region designation on those storage accounts. In our lab environment, it just happens to be East US or EU that we use for East US. And over here, you can see WU for West US. You do want to have this unsupported component here because there are regions that we don't support outside of East US and West US in this policy today. But as we do expand into regions that we support, we can just copy and paste these if statements to kind of include additional regions as we get to them. I hope this was helpful in how to kind of minimize the number of policies that you have to manage when you have these deployments like this that are region-based. Thanks.